Are you looking for the best home printers? In this video we will look at some of the best home printers on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Number 1. Epson EcoTank Photo ET8500 Printers. The best home printer we've tested is the Epson EcoTank Photo ET8500, a cheaper variant of the all-in-one Epson EcoTank Photo ET8550. They're both excellent printers. The difference is that the ET8550 has a larger 8.5 by 14 flatbed scanner and supports wide format paper up to 13 by 19, which is only relevant to a limited subset of people. As such, the cheaper ET8500 is a better option for most households. Regardless of the variant, remember that this is a photo printer first. If you plan on printing mostly documents, you can easily find more affordable models that are just as good, like the printers we recommend below. Printing-wise, the ET8500 and the flagship ET8550 model produces sharp, high-quality documents and incredibly detailed photos. It warms up quickly and prints up to 15 black or 10 color pages per minute. As you may have guessed from the model name, this is a super tank printer with a refillable ink tank instead of cartridges. A full tank gets you thousands of prints, and replacement ink is cheap, so you don't have to worry about high ownership costs. Also, refilling the tank is easy. Even less tech-savvy people can do it without help. The flatbed scanner is great for digitizing photos, as it captures even the tiniest details. However, there's no automatic feeder, so you must scan each page manually when processing multi-page documents. Number 2. Epson EcoTank ET3850 Printers. If you only need a printer for document printing and general office tasks, get the Epson EcoTank ET3850 instead. Like the Epson EcoTank Photo ET8500, it's also an all-in-one color inkjet model with a refillable ink tank, making it a great choice for households that print a lot and would prefer to avoid high ownership costs. It prints fairly sharp black and color documents at up to 15 black or 7 color pages per minute. Printed photos look good but aren't as detailed or colorful as the pictures printed on the ET8500 since it's more of a general-purpose printer rather than a photo printer. Connectivity options include Wi-Fi, USB, and Ethernet, and there's support for Apple AirPrint and more pre-print service, making it easy for anyone in your home to print. The scanner produces high-quality scans, and there's an automatic feeder to process long, multi-page documents. The ADF can only process up to 3 pages per minute, which is slow but still more convenient than scanning each page manually. It's compatible with Epson's mobile app, so you can print, scan, copy, and perform maintenance tasks from your smartphone or tablet. Number 3. Brother MFC J4335 DW Printers. The best printer for home use in the mid-range category we've tested is the Brother MFC J4335 DW. This all-in-one inkjet model can output up to 2,200 black and 800 color pages with a set of full cartridges, and you can get XL high-yield cartridges that'll last even longer. Of course, it'll never match the page yield or cost per print of a super tank printer like the models we recommend above, but its page yield is very impressive for a more conventional cartridge-based printer. It produces high-quality black and color documents, and although it doesn't have the best color accuracy or widest color gamut, printed photos still look very detailed and will be sufficient for casual use. As for printing speed, it doesn't take long to initialize and get a single page out, and for longer documents, it churns out 17 black or 15 color pages per minute. The scanner processes up to 20 pages per minute through its automatic feeder, but it doesn't support duplex scanning, so you'll have to scan double-sided sheets manually. If you need Ethernet connectivity or NFC support, you can get the Brother MFC J4535 DW variant. just expect to pay more. For the price increase, you also get an additional 250 sheet input tray and a larger touch-sensitive display. Number 4. Brother MFC J1205W Printers. Our best budget home printer pick is the Brother MFC J1205W. Also sold as the Brother MFC J1215W at Walmart. It's a good option for households with a light to moderate print load. It has the usual Wi-Fi and USB connectivity and supports Apple AirPrint and more pre-print service, making it easy for any family member to connect. Although the scanner produces high-quality scans, it has trouble capturing finer details, so it might not be the best for digitizing photos. The scanner also lacks an automatic document feeder and duplex scanning capability. Though neither of these features is common on budget models, this model produces very sharp documents but isn't very fast, as it can only push out 9 black or 6 color pages per minute. Also, it doesn't support automatic duplex printing, so you'll have to flip the pages manually when printing double-sided documents. It isn't a terrible option for printing photos occasionally. It's excellent at reproducing very fine details but struggles with bright, saturated tones, so pictures tend to look a little flat. Its page yield is excellent at around 1,100 black and 700 color prints per set of cartridges, so you won't have to buy new ink all that often if you only print once in a while. Better yet, they're relatively cheap, which helps keep running costs low. Number 5. Canon Pixmo MG3620 Printers. If you only print occasionally, we recommend the Canon Pixmo MG3620. It prints sharp documents and colorful, detailed photos, but unlike the models above, it yields significantly fewer prints, meaning you'll often have to replace the ink cartridges far more frequently. Also, since it uses a tricolor cartridge, you must replace the entire cartridge if one color runs out, which is wasteful. Thankfully, the cost per print is still low because the ink cartridges are relatively cheap. The printer just requires more maintenance. You can get XL high-yield cartridges that'll last longer. However, they'll still yield fewer prints than the budget Brother MFC J1205W or the Brother MFC J4335DW. Unfortunately, this is a pretty slow printer. It takes longer than most inkjet printers to initialize and only prints up to 9 black or 3 color pages per minute. On the upside, it supports automatic double-sided printing, which isn't always a guarantee for models in this price range. It has USB and Wi-Fi connectivity, supports Apple AirPrint and more pre-print service, and is compatible with Canon's mobile app. The scanner performs well. The scans look very detailed but slightly washed out. Number 6. Canon Color Image Class MF656CW/MF654CDW printers. If you only print documents at home and prefer a laser model, get the Canon Color Image Class MF656CDW. This color laser all-in-one produces amazingly sharp documents and yields thousands of prints, making it cheap to maintain. Plus, unlike inkjet printers, you don't have to worry about print heads clogging if you don't print for a long time. As for the drum, this model uses cartridges with a built-in drum, meaning you don't have to replace the drum separately. Unfortunately, like most laser printers, the MF656CDW isn't ideal for photo printing, as printed pictures look dull and lack detail. Its printing speed is decent. It can print up to 22 pages per minute, albeit only via a wired USB or Ethernet connection, which is inconvenient if you don't have space near your computer or router to place the printer. It prints 10 black or 12 color pages over Wi-Fi. The scanner produces high-quality scans and quickly processes multi-page and double-sided documents through its automatic feeder. If you don't need an ADF, duplex scanning, or fax functionality, you can save money with one of its cheaper variants, like the Canon Color Image Class MF654CDW. See our full review for more details about the variants. For black and white only printing, consider the Brother MFCL 2750DW. It produces high-quality documents, warms up quickly, and prints up to 36 pages per minute. It costs little to maintain, as it yields a large number of prints, and replacement toner is cheap, not to mention that there's only one cartridge to replace. Cheaper variants exist if you want to save some money and are okay with compromising on a few features. And you can also get bundles that include longer lasting high yield cartridges.